What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we are doing something a little bit different. I am joined by my good friend Trey. Say hello, Trey.
Hello.
Trey. You're a man who has a lot of. It's hard to give an intro for you. So Trey's at the baseline. He's a VGC player. You're competing in Worlds this year, right?
Yep, I am.
Yeah.
I got my invite earlier on in the season, and so I'm qualified for day one of Worlds this year.
And you got second at regionals, right?
I got top 4 at a regional this year.
Top 4. Okay, yeah. Okay, might be. But yeah, VGC player, been playing since 2015, or did you start in 2014?
2013.
2013. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so been around for a while, but Trey's also, I think, I don't know the exact title. I think like Pokemon researcher is probably appropriate. Is that a fair title?
Mm-hmm. That's what Smogan calls me.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I cut you off?
No, you're good.
But yeah, so Trey's basically, he's one of the people in the community, maybe the person in the VGC community who knows the most about the game. You're definitely up there with like Mike Selesky. But I can't even think of anybody else who's like on your, like at least in the VGC community. Like I don't think there's anyone else who knows as much as you do about the game. Well, apart from maybe Selesky. I feel like you guys are up there together. But
yeah. I really enjoy looking into these sort of inner workings of the game. It's really just something that's really fun for me. I used to do a series called Mechanics Monday, where I went into certain mechanics that you'd see in VGC more in depth, but that series has slowly dwindled away as time goes on, and I've switched to working on other projects. But still, it's really fun for me, and I still do a lot of research work for Pokemon Showdown to try to make sure that's as accurate as possible, and in general for my own research, so I can potentially use some of these cool mechanics in actual matches, which I have.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I remember your stomping. You made a video on stomping tantrum, which went through pretty much every scenario, which is super helpful because I still forget about stomping tantrum. Like I still forget that it can even double in power. So the fact that a video out there exists that goes through pretty much every wonky scenario you can get was super helpful, and other interesting mechanics as well. But yeah, I just think it's so cool that you know so much about this stuff. But yeah, basically because Trey is so knowledgeable and really has really looked in depth into the research. And by the way, just as an aside, the testing for Pokemon Showdown is super important because really high stakes games are played on there, and it's really important that the simulator matches the games exactly, because there have been times where it didn't. Remember when we didn't know the crit chance had updated?
Oh my gosh,
that was so bad.
There were so many things back. Do you remember when it used to animate on Showdown which Pokemon you actually targeted?
Oh,
when the
yes.
Pokemon used Follow Me.
Yes.
Or Rage Powder. That was so awful.
Oh my god, do you remember? I remember we got super tripped up last year testing for Worlds because I thought that Oranguru's Z Instruct used the Z form of the move.
I remember that, yeah.
I had this crazy team with Z Instruct Oranguru because it turned the move into the Z version, and then spent 2 days building it, and then tested it in game. Or maybe I asked you to test in game, and you were like, Wolf, I've got some bad news. But yeah, basically Trey knows a ton. You should definitely follow him on Twitter. Do you want? I'll link to your YouTube channel as well. I know you're not at the moment posting too much, but whenever a video does go up, it's gonna be good. But yeah, basically Trey's found a bunch of these really cool glitches and mechanics that you even I, who've been playing for 8 years at this point, VGC for 8 years. I've been playing competitive Pokemon for a long time. But regardless, even I didn't know about pretty much any of these. I kind of knew that some of them existed, but I didn't really know the inner workings. So this is a new series. Trey's going to be joining me, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. So we'll jump into it.
Yep.
Cool. So today's glitch is it a glitch? Is it a mechanic?
It's sort of a glitch, sort of a mechanic. I don't know. I just think it's really funny. So we're just gonna do it and see what happens.
I'm just gonna bring 2 mobs. Yeah. Should I bring 2? Should I bring more? What should I do? Trey?
Oh, yep, here I am. I said that this is going to be really funny.
Yes, so, no, I heard that. Sorry, I think...
Go ahead and lead with the best Pokemon ever.
Okay.
So you know which one that is.
Yes. Should I bring 2 or 4? Does it matter?
Eggy.
We're going to bring 2. I can't believe you started in 2013. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no?
That's not good.
What happened?
I DC'd. That's not good.
That's okay. We'll just edit it together, so I'll just cut the video here, and we'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Cool. What were you saying, Trey?
I was saying that another thing I do on my YouTube channel, if you're interested, is I do record the side stream matches from typically Air Nats and Worlds level events. So I was able to record some of the Sidestream matches at Columbus this year. So if you're interested in watching some high-level VGC play that might have been lost to time otherwise, you can check that out. And yeah, it's all on my channel. But here today, we are going to look at something very, very funny with Curse.
I really have no idea what's going to happen. But yeah, I do want to say, like, the work that you do to record is so important because, yeah, there's so many matches that have been lost and, like, would be lost if it weren't for... I also want to shout out Team Rocket Elite.
Yes, he also does that.
Yeah, because he's been, since forever, he's been recording matches that, like, aren't on the main... There's, like, side TVs in VGC that like play matches, but they aren't streamed anywhere, so they're not on the internet, but they're for like spectators to watch, and those matches would be totally lost. Like they aren't recorded anywhere, except that people bring cameras, like Trey and TRE, like they bring cameras and they record them. So it's just super important because there's so many great matches that would never have been seen otherwise. So I just go for Curse, right?
Yep, just go for Curse.
Okay, so the way that this works is he's gonna skill swap Protean.
I'm gonna do it next turn. I want to show off what happens first. So normally when you use Curse on a non-ghost type Pokemon, you're going to raise your attack and defense and then lower your speed. And so doing that is usually pretty helpful for a Pokemon like Snorlax. You can get boosted up and get really slow in Trick Room. But there's another effect that you can use with Curse. So if you're a ghost type and you use Curse, then it has a slightly different effect. You take some damage, you take half your HP,
which is a lot.
And then you start dealing a quarter of your opponent's HP over time as you continue to do that. So
yeah, so it's kind of it's a move. At least the ghost type version isn't used super often, but there have been it has been used before. It's just that if you switch it out, the effect goes away. So it's not a move that sees a ton of competitive play on ghost types. Curse Locks is a thing, but especially with knockoff being so popular this year, it's really not been used very much. But apparently, with Protean, something like a weird effect happened. So Trey hasn't told me what's going to happen, and I literally have zero idea. So actually, in the comments below, I want you to tell me what you think is going to happen, because I actually have no idea. Like, I actually have no idea what's going to happen. So what do you think is going to happen? Something weird is going to happen. I feel like both effects are going to go off. That's my guess. I feel like... yeah.
Alright, so we have both effects going off. So notice that when Wolf selects Curse, that he isn't able to choose a target. Keep that in mind as you're making your comments.
Yeah, I have to choose Executor. Okay, ready?
Yep, let's see what happens.
Yeah, alright, comments. Let's see if anyone gets it right. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, let's see what happens.
Oh man. I'm actually nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, so Protean's coming out. Rock type Kecleon. Okay, so Skill Swap, that's a fun mechanic, so it activates before the move. So you're Psychic type now, okay. I can't harvest anymore. You can harvest.
No harvest.
Okay, what's gonna happen? I'm actually so confused. Curse? Protean? Okay.
Ghost type.
Wait, what?
What? Eggy laid a curse on Eggy? Oh no. Oh no.
Because I was too slow. Wait, what? Wait, what is going on here? You're not... I'm not... What? I cursed myself?
Yep.
I would have literally never in a million years would I have guessed that. What type am I? Oh, I'm ghost type.
You're ghost type. Yeah.
Why does that happen?
Yeah. So when you use Curse, normally you select a target for, if you're a ghost type, you select a target for which Pokemon you want to use Curse on. But since you're not a ghost type using Curse, you selected Executor. And so you targeted yourself. And so this is a really funny way, if Curse Snorlax ever becomes a thing again, you can just skill swap it,
Protean.
ability, and then, and then they just lose all their health, and then you laugh and laugh.
That is the funniest thing I have ever... It actually makes sense. Like, the logic of it makes sense, right? Like, you had to target yourself there because you couldn't... Because you had regular type Curse. But I've never seen a Pokemon use a move that's supposed to be used on another Pokemon target itself. That is so weird.
Yeah.
But this actually does have some competitive play because, yeah, like Trey was saying, you don't actually need Protean because it's not Protean that's the thing, right? It's the fact that you become Ghost type.
Ghost type, yep.
So you could, in theory, pull this off with thinking...
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat, yeah, I was thinking of Forest
Curse. Move that adds Ghost type to it. Yep, that'll work as well.
So now I can curse in this turn, so it's only on the first turn, though, because this turn I can curse whoever I want.
Yep. If you do it though, Eggy will faint, and that will be a very sad day for Eggy.
That's what he gets for cursing himself. Big damage.
Big boy damage.
That's just crazy. Also, the last mechanic that was shown in this video, I just want to see if Sphere will hit the sheer cold. Is curse still remains even if the Pokemon faints.
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't.
Oh.
There we go. Cool.
Yep.
So I think that's it. So yeah, this series is something that we'll have a couple times in the channel. Be a recurring series, hopefully. I mean, I'm really disorganized, but the plan is to have this back. So if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like. Go check out Trey's stuff. Seriously, he's really dope. And yeah, if you have suggestions for what we do next, I'm kind of letting Trey take the reins, but we'll be reading the comments. So yeah, if like there's things that we didn't think of that you know about, you can go ahead and comment it. And maybe we'll consider that. Also, if you can think of a title for this, I have no Trey, I have literally no idea because we can't.
Yeah, I don't know either. This is gonna be a work in progress.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. We need a working title, but yeah, I think that's all I've got. So, anything else to add, Trey?
Nope. Hope to see you guys next time.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.